All right. Hey, bud. Curious? Maybe people are going to be curious too. So I'm doing this video. That you really don't care. You just want attention. Hey, all. Alex. This is Reckless Style, the man. And, you know, I think in my last video I might have said the brand, which is the wrong page. Anyways, still. I'm doing another one of these. As you know, I am an unprofessional, which means everything coming out of my mouth is strictly my own opinion, my own thoughts, my own words. The reason I say I'm an unprofessional is because I have no expertise, no training, and reason to be speaking that would make you think that I am an informed individual, and in no way, shape, or form am I someone that you should be like, that's the guy who's got the information on whatever subject he's ranting about in whatever video I'm doing at the time. In today's video, my best friend Mark gave me one of these. It is a Cadence drink from Cadence. It's a Cadence Core 500, and I believe that's 500 milligrams of sodium for electrolyte hydration. This is the 12 fluid ounce or 355 milliliter cola flavor. Let me make sure I got that right about whatever 500 means. Yep, there's 500 milligrams of sodium in here, which is 22% of your daily percentage allowed. I'm assuming we're still going by the United States 2,000 calorie percentage nutrition facts serving thing. Anyways, so this is a Cadence Core 500. It is a, let's read this. It is a cola flavored hydration design. Wow, I read that terribly. So I thought there was more to this. So this is Cadence Core 500. It is an electrolyte drink to help recover. There is a fuel guide with key electrolyte ingredients here. I don't know if that autofocus or not, but when to take it, or if you take it upon waking, the objective for that would be replenish electrolytes lost while sleeping, because you lose electrolytes while you sleep if you didn't know. I didn't. For post-training, replenish electrolytes lost while training. Makes sense. If you're working out, training, whatever, you're going to lose electrolytes. You're going to need to get those back. The key electrolytes in here are 500 milligrams of sodium, which is, I think, where the Core 500 comes from here on the label, the front. 190 milligrams of potassium and 30 milligrams of magnesium. Can I speak to those and what they mean and what they do? No, I can't, because I'm not educated. Anyway, so in particular, the little blurb on this particular can is Formula Core. Cola-flavored hydration designed to be enjoyed at any time of the day or post-exercise to restore the three key electrolytes, assuming that is sodium, potassium, and magnesium. There's 0 sugar and 0 calories. Cool. So when you're breaking down, the amount per serving is 1 can. There's 0 calories. There's no total fat or saturated fats at 0%. I told you 500 milligrams of sodium, which is 22%. For carbohydrates, 0%. No sugars, no included sugars, no protein, all at 0 and 0%. Potassium is 190 milligrams, like I said before, which is 4%. And magnesium is 30 milligrams at 8% of your daily value if you are looking at the normal United States of America 2,000 calorie diet per day, whatever. And ingredients are carbonated water, sodium citrate, phosphoric acid, potassium citrate, natural flavors, citric acid, magnesium, lactate, and stevia. And stevia is your artificial sweetener. So that's everything I can really read on here, except for the fact that, you know, this is a metal can, which recycles forever. This is a product of commitment to a clean sport. So, you know, you could be playing, you know, serious athletes, you know, who actually play sports, whether in high school, college, or whatever, going forward. This is clean. You could, I assume this means you can drink this by having this little label here. You can drink this and it won't, you know, hurt you in your career. Cadence Performance is, Inc. is located in New York. Cool. So this is a New York-based brand. This is a United States of America-based brand. And so I will be honest, I have had this before, but it was more than warm. It was kind of hot the can, the drink itself. So I don't really count it because I feel like anything like this, especially because this is going to be carbonated, if you don't have it cold, you're not really trying it at its best. So this is out of the fridge. I don't know if you can see it. There's some condensation on there. I'm going to pop this open. Great, satisfying can sound, nice fizz. Probably looks better on the camera, but I was trying to see if you could hear the fizz. Well, ASMR moment. Anyways. Okay. So the first time I had it, like I mentioned, this shit was really, really warm. So I felt like I wasn't really getting a good flavor of it. Now that it's not super warm, and it's a nice cold temperature, I feel like it's a little sour, sourer. It sounds wrong when I say it, the more I say it, but it's really sour. It's tart, and I feel like that happens with cola flavored beverages that try to not be soda, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like when you drink a cola flavored beverages, that was stupid English of me. When you drink a cola flavored beverage, you have a certain flavor, taste in your mouth, in your mind, and in your mouth. I'm fumbling things up today. But anyways, for me, I immediately start thinking Coca-Cola. Like, that's kind of the standard taste that I'm looking for. That's the standard taste of cola for me. And yours could be something different. It could be Pepsi Cola. It could be RC Cola. It could be any cola, wherever you're from, that's your personal palate. Like, that is cola to me. Now, this... I get it. I get what it's trying to do, but it's not hitting that for me. You know what I mean? It's not tasting like a cola. It tastes more like cola candy. You know what I mean? I think like the Haribo cola gummies, I think that's a better representation of what the Cadence cola tastes like. Now, I don't hate it, but I absolutely wouldn't get this and be like, man, this is going to hit like I'm drinking an ice cold Coke or an ice cold Pepsi or an ice cold RC or a Shasta, whatever brands I can think of. I just don't think it's hitting the same. And you know what? Maybe if I poured this over a glass of ice, you'd think that's like the best way to enjoy a Coke that's not in, you know, a glass bottle, like a Mexican Coke, which is like the best way you can get your Coke because they still use, I believe, sugar cane for that, or sugar. Cane sugar. That's what I think I was trying. Anyways, it's not bad. It's just way more sour than what I would want from that smoothness of a Coke. There's none of that like richness and vanilla-y-ness, which I'm assuming is what I'm thinking I wish I was tasting. Instead, I get a very like sharp tartness. Okay, so I just burped twice, and the burp tasted way more like the cola experience I want it to be than actually drinking it. So that's fascinating. So it's there. It's there. The cola instant or in essence is somewhere in this, but it's just not really there enough to make this a great alternative to someone who wants to drink a soda, but have something that's healthier. And I use the air quotes because I think recovery drinks need to be used in a particular way. I don't think you should always just be drinking them for the sake of drinking them. I just finished a little over an hour long workout, so I need the body. I need the electrolyte. I need the electrolyte benefits kind of give me a replenish and refresh so that I'm not super dead. I use a bunch of different. I'm not even going to go into like what I would normally use. I just have this from my friend. I had it before, but he gave me another one that I could actually put on ice or in the fridge and get it in its best form. And like I said, it's not the worst thing I've had, but it's easily not my favorite. And I feel a little bad because the other day he brought me this, and he also brought me the like lemon lime. I forgot if it's actually a lemon lime is what the flavor is, but it's basically your lemon lime equivalent. So you could call it your Sprite, 7-Up, Sierra Mist. Doesn't exist anymore. I guess it's called Starry now. But that version of this, the lemon lime flavor. And I actually think I thought I liked this more, and I just need to make it cold. But I am going to go back on that and say I like that flavor more. I like that citrus lemon lime soda flavor more for the Cadence Core 500. I would probably have given that one like an 8 out of 10. And I think the reason being is that one just feels more closer to the soda flavor and experience I'd want. And then this, it's actually not really as fizzy. So I opened my mouth there to try to see if I can get that carbonation sound to come out of my mouth like a normal soda would. Excuse me. I'm not getting it. I am burping though from the carbonation like I would like a soda. So there's that. But anyways, for this Cadence Core 500 in the cola flavor, if I give the more lemon lime flavor an 8 out of 10, I'd probably give this like a 6 out of 10 because it's not bad, but I don't really think it's hitting like cola. Not like a nice cola that you'd want to sip like on a nice barbecue day or a nice hot day or eating with your Big Mac or whatever fucking food you're going to be eating with, like that you eat with a cola, yeah. Anyways, I'm still going to drink the whole thing of this, get that 500 milligrams of sodium in me, punish my electrolytes, but, Cadence Core 500 from New York. It's not bad. Try the other flavor. Try the lemon lime flavor or whatever that flavor is. Oh, he did tell me, too, that they came out with a watermelon mojito flavor. Now, that one I do need to try because there's a good chance that might hit really well, especially on a hot summer day where you could be doing nothing but lounging out under the sun and need to, oh boy. Oh, wow. So the carbonation's there. Yeah, carbonation's there. Never mind. It's just not as carbonated when you're drinking it and you're having all that like mouth feel and sound and ASMR-iness. But with the way I'm burping, there's definitely some carbonation in there. Enough to get me, burping. Yeah. Try it for yourself.